I suspect she was just pissed about the dinner party. They had a lot of day-long dinner party things for which we spent much of the previous day preparing. I took care of the vegetables. Interesting how flexible the definitional limits of that phrase are. On the first of such preparation days, I washed the piles she had put on the counter. Potatoes, carrots, celery, tomatoes, red things, white things, and a bunch of green stuff I didn't recognize. Then I thought I was through. The look she gave me indicated otherwise. "You may as well peel them now," she said tactfully, as if I had planned to peel them later. As if. So, remembering my mother's manufacturer obsession with white, I peeled the brown skins off the potatoes. There were the vitamins. Next, I glanced over. The shitty wife was still supervising me from the other end of the large kitchen, by the carrots. Bits too had to be peeled. Who knew? I spent the previous year living on potatoes and peel and raw apples. Ditto, canned beans, and shredders. I could say that was due to the lack of a fridge and a hot plate, but I'd be lying. When I started on the celery, I got another look. The tomatoes still were spared. Okay, now I'm done. I rinsed my hands and dried them on a towel. "Slice and dice," she said sweetly. Though really, I'm just guessing about that as I moved toward the door. Why would you slice and dice? For example, carrots. They are much harder to eat that way. Fork is required. Mindful of the hours of practice I still needed if I was to pass my exam, I handled this slice and dice task with the greatest of concentration. Then she showed me how to make radishes roses. At first I thought anyone who carves radishes into roses has way too much time in their hands. But then I got into what I started to call rose culture. I discovered a thing that made melon balls. And I discovered the melon. I started putting poppy seed happy faces in my little melon balls. Then sad faces. And stern faces. And wings. Recalling the balloon toys of someone's childhood, I joined orange and green melon balls with toothpicks. It made a centipede. A happy centipede. Hours passed. Then I remember Mr. Potato Head. She stopped me when I started dressing my melon creations with Jenny's doll clothes. In the meantime, she took care of marinating the meat. Beef, I think. Though it could have been cow. She put it into a pan, poured some stuff over it, and then watched it. An hour after I left the kitchen, she was still there, sharing a hand, watching the meat soak. Perhaps it was a metaphor? Anyway, at the dinner party in question, I noticed a dish of cucumber cubes beside the dish of radish roses. Obviously, she had discovered what I'd done with the cucumber. complete with a cute little sailor hat, and had to slice and dice it. No doubt that was a metaphor too.